Right, hello YouTube, this is the D.B.T Gamer Show, episode 24, part 3. If you haven't watched part 1 or 2 yet, you have missed quite a bit. So please watch those before you watch this one. And we're still reviewing Sonic Adventure for the Nintendo GameCube. So let's pick up where I left off. I left off after just explaining Knuckles' story. So let's get on to Amy's story. Amy's story is pretty good. Basically, it's a chase story. You're being chased after by this robot who's trying to capture you and this tiny little bird. Basically, through the game, Amy finds this tiny little bird and she protects it, basically. Amy's stage is you're being chased after by this green robot. The green robot looks like that. He isn't very smart because he's extremely easy to avoid. Basically, if you run up to him and smack him in the head with a hammer, he'll be down for a while. Amy has several items which she can use as well. I'll just go to the adventure mode so I can show them you. She has a long hammer and also this other item which makes so she can spin the hammer around. Right, here we go. When you start the game, you'll start with a yellow hammer, and it won't be very big, so you won't be able to hit that many enemies. But when you get the long hammer, you'll be able to hit longer range. Also, when you get this other item, you'll be able to spin the hammer around like this. You hold down the B button, and then twiddle the joystick, round and round and round and round and round and round, and you can do a spinning hammer attack. You can also jump and use them by pressing A then B, and that's basically all the controls for Amy. Use the thumbstick to move around, she moves pretty slowly. And also, if you run in a straight line and hit the B button, you can do a massive jump, which is really useful in getting through some lower levels. I mean, Amy's probably got the highest jump in the game apart from Tails. That's basically Tails' story and gameplay. Let's move on to the next character. Oh god. Introducing the worst bit of gameplay I have ever seen. I hate big story mode so much. It sucks. It has never been a good story mode. Big story, Sonic Adventure sucks so bad. Big story mode is based on one of the most boring sports known to mankind. Fishing. I've been fishing on several occasions and I never found it enjoyable. I was bored out of my head when I went fishing. And playing big story mode almost makes me feel just as bad. Big has got a selection of items to help him fish as well. Basically, big story mode is he's lost his pet frog, Froggy, and you've got to basically catch Froggy your fishing rod in every stage. Back to Big's items. He has a little rubber ring around his chest which helps him get through water, and several upgradable fishing rods with loads of different hooks and all that sort of shit. I really hate Big Story. In Big Story, there's only one boss, and the boss is far too easy. So I'll just show you a stage, just to show you what Big Story's like. big moves extremely slowly, and his story is boring as hell. Right, here we go. Controls are big, basically A to jump. He can't jump that high. Hold down the B button and release it to catch your fish into your line to the water. And if you use the thumbstick in a certain way, you can actually move the fishing line around. Press the A button to reel in, B button to reel in as well. And that's basically it. I'll just show how that rubber ring works. Your fishing line is quite long, so getting to long range is pretty good. And when you're in the water, most of the time you'll float on top. If you hold the A button, you can sink down to the bottom. That's what that rubber ring's for. And that's all I can take. When I played this game, I hated big story mode so much. It was not only difficult, it was boring. I can't believe that Sega actually put that in the game. It's probably the dullest story mode I've ever seen. Let's move on before I get super annoyed. Okay, the last story mode in the game is E102 Gamma. This story mode is a lot better than Base, believe me. Basically, you play the bad guy, I suppose. Dr. Robotnik's built this robot called Gamma, and you play as Gamma. Gamma, for most of his story mode, he's a bad guy. So playing the bad guy is a pretty cool concept. He has several upgrades. He's got a hover jet and an upgradable laser gun. The laser gun starts with a single shot, then goes to a triple shot. Controls for this guy work very simply. He moves quite slowly, but not as slowly as Big. Also, if you walk in a straight line for a certain amount of time, he actually moves a hell lot quicker. He goes onto his wheels, which makes him move a hell lot faster. Press A button and hold the A button, you do a hover, and B is your gun. And show on his face so it like. The longest story mode in the entire game is probably Sonic. He has the most levels. All the other characters have the least levels. Right, here we go. Basically, just hold down the B button and look onto enemies and other stuff. Take down the enemies. Combo enemies gives you more time. If you get to a level before the timer runs out, that's basically E102 Gamma's story. Anyway, hey you two, I'm very sorry, but I've run out of time again. So, join me in part 4 of my Sonic Adventure review for the Nintendo GameCube, where I will finish off my review. So until then, goodbye.